Hey everybody, and welcome back to Humankind. This is episode 1 of our new Cultures of Oceania playthrough. We're basically going to be running through the Cultures of Oceania DLC in one of these playthroughs. The DLC just came out a few days ago. I was away on vacation when it came out, so I wasn't able to get to it right away. I definitely wanted to get into it as soon as possible. It's $8 and it has 6 new cultures. Paman Yungan, Polynesians, Rapa Nui, Maori, Hawaiians, and New Zealanders. I hope I said all those right. And we'll be kind of going through those together and running through them in a campaign. So let's get into it. I haven't played this in a while, so I'm happy to do it again. Let's get into it and get started. So we gotta start running through and getting everything we can get to get our first era star.
You could learn what killed them.
So we need 5 population, 10 knowledge, or 5 animal units hunted in order to get our first star. Right. In turn 1. I don't see anything of use here. We have some copper, but we can't get to that right now. Too early. Too stupid. Ooh. Okay, that made up for not getting some for a couple of turns there. On cloudless nights, after the fires have dimmed to embers, many of the tribe raised their eyes to the heaven, mesmerized by the vast ocean of stars. Some have noticed recurring patterns among the brightest stars, and in these shapes they imagine the forms of heroes and beasts. Stories of their adventures, their victories, and their defeats are flourishing. Myths can be born here. You realize ones that had the power to shape the tribe. What themes will you encourage? Nature plus 20 food gives us another unit. Destiny. Or ferocious. Ferocious gives us +1 combat strength. We're gonna go nature.
Full bellies and healthy children. I see where this is going.
Let's do it.
We're gonna split them up and take them 2 different directions here to hopefully garner up some extra stuff to some extra knowledge. We're the Lamborghini guy looking for knowledge. And we're not finding much of it. Some just spawn right in front of us. Give us 1 more. Gonna give us 5 food. Oh, there's one up there. Oh, wonderful. We'll get that next turn.
The first ransack. I wouldn't call it elegant, but it may teach them to keep their doors locked.
+1 of those. We have more information about an event. The tribe stopped short at the riverbank, hesitant to wade into waters that seem to be flowing unusually fast and deep. Thanks to recent rains, this peaceful stream has swelled. The current strengthened enough to make fording it a dangerous maneuver. Indeed, you watch it in awe. The large tree branch, felled by the storms, rushes past in the blink of an eye, carried downstream on the river's choppy surface. What orders do you give the tribe? We're gonna give them march. We're at 6 out of 10. Currently, it still feels like that is the most attainable era star that we can get.
We move.
This way.
But if I said I didn't feel a little unlucky with how things were going, I'd be lying, because I definitely feel quite a bit unlucky. The Hittites have already happened. That actually kind of worked out. We got 2 right in our... Hey, quit running. Got 2 right here together, so I mean, maybe we can get our era star from both of those. We need to get 2 from each. Oh, hello. No. I wanted you to go there. Crap. Oh, that gave us 9. That gave us our 10th. Wonderful. Alright, so we can show cultures. We want to be the Pamanyungan. We're going to adopt that one. Don't know what they gave us. I just know that I wanted to be them because they're the ancient culture of Oceania. So they give us destroyed lands plus 3 influence on landmark part, plus 5 influence on natural wonder. We get boomerang throwers, and we get fish traps, which gives us plus 2 food per adjacent river, plus 1 farmer slot on city or outpost, minus sensibility on city council's farmer's quarter. Okay.
Do it.
That's gonna claim for 5. It's gonna take 5 turns to build it. Okay. You stand at a crossroads. For many moons, the tribe has trekked the wilderness, slowly, tortuously, learning the secrets of this world. How the materials hidden in the deep places and in plain sight might be fashioned to the tribe's advantage. How the beasts and plants of the lands and seas can be most fruitfully harvested. How myths and stories can glacially but inescapably get power over their greatest enemies, other tribes. Now you must decide in what domain the tribe will truly sharpen its knowledge for the ages to come. We be renowned as makers, farmers, or charmers. Obviously, I'm going to give the science one. Let's intern and get our next
the
era.
challenges of a young civilization. It's hard keeping up with the neighbors when they have the wheel and you don't. Humankind learns quickly that everyone contributes. If you're terrified of wild animals, you can grow lentils or catch fish. Tribes settle towns. Towns develop markets, and markets begin the exchange of goods, services, and most important, rumors and hearsay. Moving on as the Pamanyungans. Powerful
Youngans.
stories teem across the world's wondrous places.
Reach the ancient era. So let's go to the Empire screen and see what we can do. We can get 600 influence, which is we're an aesthete civilization. We're an aesthete culture. So that's going to be our main goal here. If we get this era star, we get 150 fame. We're at 100 fame right now. I think we're... Oh, no. We got one that has 200 at the moment. I guess I got an extra star. We can get that. We can get 4 techs. I think we're in a good spot here, despite being a couple of turns behind.
Over this way. Uh-huh. Will do. Yes.
Over this way. Off we go.
That's right, they have the 10 turns of extra movement. Okay. Acknowledge that. Cultural Blitz. Immediately bring one of your empire's territories back into its sphere of influence and gain influence for each adjacent territory already in your sphere. If you do not already have the strongest influence in the territory, there's a high chance it will start converting back after you use this action.
Follow
What's
me.
this? Animal remains. 10 techs and 8 influence. We need 600 influence. We've gotten 9.
I'm on it.
No, we're not going to go that way. Big old woolly mammoth in our way.
Follow me. Let's do this. Let's go. Uh-huh. Will do. Come over here. Let's do this.
Got a sanctuary.
Got it.
Start running down the mountain and see what we can find over here. Phoenicians have joined the game.
Come over here. Follow me. Over this way. All right. Come over here.
I think next term we're going to get our outpost built.
You have built a first outpost, adding another territory to your empire. I know, you're hoping this is the beginning of something very, very big.
Your people are now ready to permanently occupy one of the locations you found an outpost in. Cities cannot be created by selecting one of your outposts and evolving it into a city. First outpost can evolve for
It
free.
is not just a bunch of buildings. It is warmth, protection, and, praise the gods, a bit of privacy.
We have technology that we can unlock now, which is excellent. We're only getting 3 science per turn, so we gotta really work on that. Let's go to Kawuka, our first city, and start building stuff to improve upon things. We're gonna put up a maker's quarter. We're going to go ahead and start our next one. It wants us to do carpentry. We're going to do just that. Already got some from just exploring around. There's our first city. Kawuka has been founded.
Over this way. Come over here. Follow me. Off we go.
You're yet to be able to embark. We have to really watch that. Already halfway through to one of our era stars. Well, pop. How is our pop production going? 6 food? Money? Yeah, money's one of the merchant stars. 550 to get that one. Today, the era of nomadism is a distant memory for your people. Multiple generations of families having lived and died in the same city over the course of centuries. Every death comes with pain and grief for those still living, but as time has passed, family quarrels have also become commonplace as arguments over material possessions flare up. One distinguished family driven by disputes over a herd of prized cattle has asked for you to establish a clear system of inheritance to help avoid future arguments. What is your decree? I made my decision. Not a decision I typically make, so definitely an interesting one for me.
Let's go. Off we go. Right. Okay. Off we go. Over this way. Off we go.
Layer over here we could ransack.
Charge!
Just 10 gold, I will take that. No complaints there.
Acknowledged. Let's go.
Got a lot over here that we can explore. I set the game up to have 5 continents, so obviously there is plenty more continents to find here. Off to a bit of a slow start with this campaign, but I'm kind of happy with what we've gotten done today. A lot more influence to get where we need to go. All right, I think with that we're gonna end turn 20 here, and I think with that we're gonna go and wrap up today's episode. Humankind, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to leave a like on it, subscribe, turn on notifications, then I'll see you next time for another episode.